Hello YouTube, good morning. I'm Yasmin, I'm host for TALKNTALK. TALKNTALK is a platform where we can practice languages as English, German, Spanish, Italian, French. This is not a class, I'm not a teacher, I'm not here to correct anybody. I'm here as a student. And the objective of this moment is to have a chat totally in another language. And that's it. Is the moment to practice our confidence, our vocabulary in a 100% conversation in another language. And that's it. This immersion is from Gabi Bonaldi, but she had to work in this moment, so I'll be replacing her. We usually start in presenting ourselves. So about me, I'm Yasmin, I'm 20, I live at São Paulo. Here I live with my parents, with my cat too. And nowadays I work as an intern on software development. And that's it for me. Romeo, could you present yourself, please?
Sure, Yasmin. Good morning, everyone. My name is Romeo. I'm 42 years old. I live in Imperatriz, the countryside Maranhão. I work with the railroad maintenance. What else? I'm married. I have two daughters. In my free time, I like watch movies, especially in YouTube for improve my English and others stream. Right? That's it about me.
Thank you, Romeo. Pedrito, what about you?
Okay, so my name is Pedrito Souza. I'm 36 years old. I live in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul, born and raised here. I work with IT as a DevOps engineer. And I'm married and I have a daughter. She's 10 now. And in my free time, I like to enjoy with my family. And I'm here to improve my English speaking.
Thank you, Pedrito. Umberto, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm here. I'm good. I'm feeling good today.
So nice.
Thanks
So
for
we
asking.
are on the presentations. Could you present yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Humberto. I'm from Belém, Pará. I live here with my kids and my wife. I work at DevOps engineer. In my free time, I like to spend time with my family, with my kids, play video game with them, watch movies. I like to play football. I'm not so good in this, but I like. um, that's it about me today.
Thank you, Humberto.
Thank
Chris, could you present yourself?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Cris. I'm living in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm a software developer. My free time, I like to watch movies, series, and participate in some technology events too. I think that's it.
Thank you for sharing, Chris. So Michaele, please present yourself.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Kaeli. I'm 29 years old and I live in Goiânia, Goiás with my husband and my two cats, Rocky and Punky. I work as a study coordinator in clinical trials and I am a PhD student too. I'm here in Talk and Talk since January to improve my English. I think it's that. Thank you.
Thank you, Michaele. And the last but not the least, Ricardo.
Hello, everyone. One more time. It is a sunny day in my city. Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, small city of São Paulo State. São Vicente is the first city of Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. I work on IT company too. And I'm here again to try to learn English. That's it.
Thank you, Ricardo. So guys, just so I know, do you prefer to keep in the same room or to split the rooms?
I think it's better when we split.
Okay, I will split
split
then.
the rooms.
So let me just split here. Okay, will be three people on the other room and three here with me. So let me open it. If you have some problem or need some help, please call me in the another room. I will be there. And I will turn you back 10 minutes before we end our conversation, okay? So if you receive some invitation, please accept it. Okay. So starting with our subject for today, Pedrito, how does access to quality education affect economic mobility?
Uh, Economy mobility. I think this is totally connected. Uh, in fact, this morning I see something at the news in my state here in Rio Grande do Sul. Have a lot in the last years had a lot voluntary redundance, I don't know, for the companies. The young people is different from our age, my age, is prefer, I think, to have other new opportunities and try new opportunities. More is more common now, and I think is because the access on the information and so on. They have these different for me, for example, in my 16s, I just want to started in any company and start to work for as a CLT, for example. And nowadays this is come different.
Yeah, nowadays there are a lot of more knowledge about the work environment too, because in the past, the inequality education made people even don't know how to behave in selective process, for example. But nowadays there are a lot of new information, and I agree with you. I think this affect a lot the economic mobility. Thank you, Pedrito. And about you, Romeo?
Let me see about this question. I agree with the I think it's so connected. I think one depends of other. You know, I think how can I say a good quality, uh, possibility, a good mobility. You know, I working in the company uh, that transporting um, transporting how can I say this matéria-prima. I don't know say this in English. In this railroad is considered the best railroad of the Latin America, you know, because has um, a good system, of security and digital programs, and has how can I say a good control system. Yes, I think it's possible because has not a good education, but oh my gosh, it's hard to explain this, but possibility because we have a good options for to make this a better way, and I try to say for control the train during the travel, the mining at how can I say port, it's a big how can I say this? Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I think it is totally dependent or totally interligado. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I got it. I agree with you. I think here in Latin America we have a lot of good researches, natural researches, and researches that just exist here. So not just education, but a lot of other aspects could make the economy improve a lot because there are a lot of inequality involved in it. Maybe a lot of new management and new aspects can improve this. With you, thank you, Romeo. Chris, what about you?
Interesting points about Pedrito and Romeo. It's a sensitive point to talking about because population is a how can I say a fault to for this, but about education, it's really important for everything. I think so. And if you wake up for this early, it's great. And I perceive and when search and see the news, watch the news, and I perceive and I feel this. The government don't wanna to I don't know ampliar the knowledge, the schools. It's really sad because it's a lot of phrases about this. Keep the population dump, and it's great for us. So it's really sad. I think a little, I don't know, projects, community is really important. It's really little, but when these kids, this teenager, young persons have this opportunity, I think the point of view change and give this person a great opportunity to change the reality. Because if you think about the past, I think past, like a feudal or something like this. If you born slave, you will die slave. Nowadays, it's change. If you born a poor person, if you um, keep, I think, find ways to change this reality, it's possible. You can born rich or another state in your economy life, something like this. And it's really important. It's about knowledge, study. I think this it's a sensitive topic to talking about. But I see it's happened north and south of the Brazil. It's a problem, a serious problem.
Yeah, I agree with you. And this quote that you said about acknowledgement is reality because knowledgement is power, you know. Just know about something can make you try to change how the things goes. So is really powerful. And I agree with you nowadays, just the acknowledgement about the possibility to change the reality, even just a little, make people to change their behavior and search for better opportunities in the life isn't equal to the past when the people born in some how can I say that, but born in a place of society and just keeps this place for the entire life. No, nowadays we can changing it and just the acknowledgement of the possibility to change a little, make people to move, always keeping moving, to try to achieve more things, try to have more knowledge. So I think this affects a lot. So, Chris, could you choose a question for us, please?
Okay. The question number 2 is good. What barriers prevent equal access to education globally? It's really interesting. We see this I think, Brazil. Imagine the globally. Oh my gosh, it's really more sensitive. I remember a case some, I think, years ago. And my husband talked with me about the guy, the company my husband passed, and this guy. I think when people have I don't know more years in the technology, knew this name, Neri Neitsky. It's a very famous in the past on YouTube. It has a lot of course, and this experience this man passed. I think I didn't remember if Africa or Angola. I didn't remember the country in this guy passed, but you see this guy. Can I say share this experience, because when this passed here arrived in this location, you see like I don't know, lotado, a crowd of people. I think so. And these people wanted to learn more about technology, know this person, and grateful about Neri share about this. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if this point in the globally happened, this experience, this I don't know, sede for knowledge, it's really good for our society, and I think globally, and it's very curious, and can change about um I think the barrier to knowledge, I think share expensive, expensive não expandir, I think so. It's about government. We see this very clear, about people too, because the two, I think the greatest point in our area, this new area age, I think so, is about technology, because the technology is a tool, is a powerful tool. Because if you think, see, if you use this for know more things and explain a lot of things in the past, it's really hard. People die, and another people start when this person die for. Um, Search, and this passive for this piece and for the generation. Oh my gosh, if you think technology about scan and systems, we have a great discovery about this, and I'm thinking this a lot about. I hope you understand my point of view. I think this.
Yeah, I agree with you. Even with these barriers, there are a lot of people that try to get the knowledge, you know. So we saw a lot of cases of people that was for a really poor environment in the childhood, for communities, but goes and try to search that knowledge. People that work at the same time that study and sleep just, I don't know, 3 hours per day. So just to search more and more knowledge and can change the situation, the reality of them. And this is very common nowadays, and we can see a lot of cases. But unfortunately, we still have a lot of barriers that make the access of education don't be equal for everyone. It's really bad. So, Pedrito, what about you?
Yes, I agree with Chris. Um, I think the greatest barrier in our country is the prioritization. It's not the no prioritization for education. For example, if the government have some problem, the first thing to do is take money for education uh, did someone else to in some other case using some other case. So uh, even when I was young, I heard about this, like the Japan and other countries invest around 80% in that in that year for the totally amount of money of the country in education. For example, in about 20 or more years ago. Now I don't know, but we can see that difference, like the beyond the culture, but thinking education is totally different in other countries. They when they invest more money in this. And about like Chris said too, for the control to the population, I think is is totally crazy, but in our country, I think this is useful for the government. Like say to they invest in the education, but not uh, the good ones, I think. And in the in a for example, in other cases, the barriers can see like the access to, because the different schools have different tools like books and other things, and the access of this kind of books and so on is a barrier too. I think it's this.
Yeah, I agree with you. About these materials, there are some schools that even has it just is necessary to write on the whiteboard, for example, because if they doesn't, the students will not have this access. So it's very different for other countries, like you said. And we can notice the countries that invest a lot of education usually starts to be a place that are a lot of new things being created. For example, Japan that invests and take care a lot of education is a place that are a lot of new technologies being created all of the time. So I think the education, the investment on education is a point of start to move the economy to a good way. And unfortunately, something that we don't have a lot. Romeo, what about you?
It's a hard question. I think there's any barriers that that impede the requires access for everyone. In the world, you know, like cultural, like political, uh, and good conditions for improving, uh, improving, how can I say, knowledge and others that they help with many students, I think. But I can say about Brazil, about my state, you know, I think um, even this the situation, there's a judgment, you know, I think there's many judgments about public school, you know, mm, in there, in there, oh my gosh, in there has bad conditions for helping students, you know, conditions that for, how can I say, the majority of people can close their eyes, or how can I say, don't don't matter. Like let me see, like a condition, like many students in public school, even in countryside or in big cities, come at the school exclusively for, how can I say, for uh oh my gosh, think help me explain this. Um, exclusively for in the place that has a food, you know, because in your home there's not food, enough food, you know. I say that because nowadays I start my internship in letters. I study letters in English, and I I watch many students in the primary school. How can I say, sharing in your face these conditions, you know, and some students have how can I say this, have how can I say, vontade, I don't know, of the intuition for learning very good others topics, not that not only English, but others, you know. But I think for many people, for some political, uh, it's a it's a it's a condition that's for that no warrant. I don't know say this in English. We had to explain, you know. But I can say in public school has good students for improving your knowledge, for pass in many exams like ENEM. I think last year in Maranhão have good grades. In this grade, the, how can I say, the big grades in in essay, any others. But I think for many people, suffering about the polarization, the other things that can change your mind or close this condition. When you compare, how can I say, a public school with, how can I say, escola particular, I think the private school, there's a many difference. Like, in the private school had good conditions, like technology exclusively internet, but a good condition for teaching, for show a good knowledge, like data show, like how can I say, a laboratory, and the other things that help kids and I think everyone for improve your knowledge, But in public school, this some school exist, but not the same condition like in a private school. It's hard to explain this in English. But I think that is it. I think you can understand me, all right?
Yeah, I can understand you. I agree with you. We have a lot of this inequality that you say, even in materials, because in public schools, if the teachers want to make a different class, they would try to do a lot of different things to make this possible. But in private schools, is easier. And in public schools, we have a lot of cases that you said of students that just go to eat because don't have eat in their homes. And this is very sad because the only worry for these kids is just go to school and eat something. And it is a really present and sad situation of Brazil, unfortunately. And a lot of schools in the vacation time, the family of these kids starts to be worried about the kids because they will not have something to eat in this moment. So something that is really present in our country, and I think this affect the even the knowledge of them because they will I don't know, maybe in the middle of the class they will be thinking of the lunch they will have, the food, and will not take attention on the class. So starts to worry about the family situation too. That's something that bring I think is something that made the situation really more hard for them to even get acknowledged. So I think all these things affect on the education quality at the end. So Romeo, could you choose another question for us, please?
Okay, the two questions. Does the digital provide worse education quality? Mm, let me see. It's a hard question too. But I think no. In my opinion, no. Because it's my point of view. Okay. I study in the oldest effects, nowadays in my state, Vietnam. Okay. In that time, the education is really good, and I think in that time don't have uh, good digital information. You know, I have some, I think a little, but not every. But the education, I think the application the students is not comparable for others, like private school and the others public school, because I think for entering this. this school necessary to make an exam, then this possibility to choosing a good school, or how can I say, students that really want improve your knowledge for the future, you know. And this student, I remember in my classroom today, is to become a great engineer, great doctors, and the others good positions, But I think in that time, uh, have the same in technology nowadays. I think it can help it for can help a lot for everyone, But in my point of view, I think it's not the worst, But help. I think I admit help a lot, you know. That's what I think. Okay.
Yeah, good point. I agree with you. I think um, maybe the inequality access to technology could impact on that, but um, I don't know. I think this was more present in the pandemic times because of a lot of students don't have technology or even internet on their homes to access the class on this time. But there are some schools that in this time start to distribute like ships where there are internet on that and the students could access the class, but I think wasn't all of them. So I think this inequality that involved the digital access was more present in the pandemic times, maybe. But nowadays, maybe is more, isn't so something that impacts a lot. I don't know. What do you think about this question, Chris?
Divide. I was thinking I about the worst education because you can choose the I think so. These two scenario on virtual and the present because some public schools have a good, not in compare private is more, but is more, I think, the access is very, very, very well in compare. But some public schools is have some teachers want to teach the class for the subjects, the topics. If you wanted to know more, these professors, these teachers, show the path, the way, something like this. In the digital, you can find a lot of. I was thinking about compare. Imagine the past. Have a library, and you have access, and um, you have this access, and you choose and take the book and study a lot. Nowadays, have a digital universe. You can find you can find and you share your knowledge and find more knowledge. And sometimes depend the platform on the digital in the digital something like this place. I think so. It's really hard. Oh, nowadays we live, I think so. Some people shall I think sell the curse and a lot of not about technology or specific and a lot of. it's a universe. The possibilities are, oh my gosh, I'm shocked and at the same time really scared about this. But the responsibility is us choose and filter the good place, like in the school. Sometimes you can study in the class. The professor is not good. Like something like this. I passed for this in the high school. A química, the subject. And when have a prov exam, something like this, I study a lot on YouTube. I thanks God these teachers have create a channel. So I think the two like digital and the presential has a percent towards something like this. And my answer is filter your what you want to study, to see on the every place you go. I think this. I think I share my point of view.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think in the past, if you uh, don't understand the explain of a specific teacher, a specific subject, you have to go to the library and search books and read them. And even that, some cases don't have so much books, some diversity of books to learn that. But nowadays with YouTube, we have a lot of teachers that have channels. So, for example, if you don't understand a specific explanation for a teacher, in your school, you can search on YouTube, and there are a lot of diversity of contents, and for professionals too. So you can watch one video and say, "Oh, okay, I don't understand you," so I will choose another channel. And there are a lot of diversity. So nowadays, I think this is more present and more possible than in the past. And for you, Pedrito?
I agree. Like the digital divide, educational inequality. For example, here in my state, in Rio Grande do Sul, we have uh, a lot of farmers, and some places is so far from the city, from the schools, and uh, a lot of people choose the go to the city for study and so on, and like abandon their families, something like that, in that way. But with the digital and the access on the internet, with uh, a lot of different companies nowadays, as a satellite, for example, we can they can like study a thing that choose and uh, living with their families and in the same in the same point. So I think the pandemic bring more things to us and different ways. So beyond all worst things, we can now have more access and to knowledge and other things different than past years ago.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you, Benedito. So, welcome back, guys, of the other room. And I want to make a question to Humberto. Humberto, the five question: can inclusive education help break cycles of poverty?
Yeah. I think yes. Inclusive education can help, but like we talk a lot in the in the breakup rooms. I think there are many things that can break these cycles. Education starting in our home. I think we need to use it to read a book in front of our kids. I think school can be a problem, but if you have a how can I say this? If you have the spirit of learning things, you will research how to learn things. I think it's important to have the habit to read in front of our kids, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this begin from our homes, our houses, because if our parents don't teach to us the importance of studies, even in a good school, we will not search for this education. So I think this is very important and made us to have to feel the necessity, the need of search to know more and more. So I agree with you. This is very important. Thank you,
Yeah,
Humberto.
thanks.
And for Michaeli, I want to ask how was the conversation in the another room and made this the question six. How important is teacher training in achieve educational equity?
The conversation in another room was great. About this question, I think is the one of the most important because the teacher is a channel for the education and especially for the teacher can bring the insight for kids, especially to have this vision of about opportunities that education can bring in your life. So I think the teaching training is very important for education, but it's difficult to talk about that because when we talk about teachers, all about I think is about laws, wage, and unfortunately here in Brazil, the teacher is not value. I think valorizado. I think is that.
Yeah, I agree with you. The teacher is an important channel of acknowledgement, and there are some schools of poor, really poor places of Brazil that the students don't have access to even to internet. So sometimes the teacher is the only channel of acknowledgement they will have to a lot of times. So training teachers is really important to improve the equity of the education. But like you said, don't have so much valuation of these professionals here in Brazil. Unfortunately, they are really important to us, but don't have the weight a true echo for them. Even the respect isn't so bigger here in Brazil, and this is really sad, I think. Thank you for your opinion, Michaeli. And Ricardo, how was the conversation in the another room? And the question number 7. What role do public versus private schools play maintaining or reducing inequality? Ricardo?
I'm sorry, I was muted. The conversation was nice. That's uh, but sometimes it's a little exhaustive because, well, I I'm an older guy if comparing you, and I listen to the same things since I was a child, and yeah, it's a little. Sometimes it is there is a kind of a hopeless feeling because the scenario keep the same in the certain certain aspects became worse. The PISA levels continue the same, or in some cases became worse too. And the I don't know, sound like there are enough money to have a good education, Brazil. Ah, maybe not the 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 best, but it's good education, certainly. In for example, uh, I don't know how do you say, I forgot the name in Portuguese, so in this case it's hard to remember in English. Lembrei, ensino integral, né? Uh, the, the countries around 80 years or 70 years, 60 years, this kind of age, the most part of the countries of the South America uh, adopt the integral. I don't know say how to. I don't know how to say o ensino integral, né? So on Brazil, continue the same. There are some parts uh, where this kind of knowledge was assumed, but the most part of the Brazil continue the same. So I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to see good perspectives. Yeah, private schools sometimes I believe that one of the public service is not good affect every people because private schools don't need to invest much money to let the education better than public service. So if you have good public service, probably the private schools, uh, not probably, certainly the private schools uh, have to invest more money, let the education better. So in this case, every people could receive good advantages. That's it. Sorry, I talk a lot.
No problem. Thank you for your opinion. So guys, I think we don't have so much time left, unfortunately. I wanted to share with you the survey for this talk. If you want to share what you think about me as a host, about the subject, or if you want to make any suggestion for another topic, you can feel free to share on this link. It's totally anonymous, so you can really feel free to do it. And thank you all guys to come to this immersion. If you have time, please come to another Gabi's immersion. I really like her subjects and her immersions, so please come again. And that's it. I want to desire to you a good week and see you guys.
See you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Have a
Yeah, bye
wonderful day.
bye.